And I am now inside the Iranian permanent mission to the United Nations here in New York. And I'm here with the Iranian Foreign Minister, Hussein Amir Abdollahian. And Mr. Foreign Minister, thank you so much. Israel has vowed to retaliate against the Iranian strike over the weekend. Do you think Israel could strike as soon as tonight?
We have given an answer on Saturday night to the action that during the past few months, particularly 2 weeks ago, the Israeli regime, through the attack carried out against the consular building in Damascus, Syria, our response to the Israeli regime was limited and stayed within a minimum of frameworks, whereas we could have given a much harsher response to the Israeli regime. Following that, we announced that this response is within the framework of legitimate defense according to international laws. We will not continue. However, in case the Israeli regime embarks on adventurism again and takes action against the interests of Iran, the next response from us will be immediate and at a maximum level. It will be decisive. Our response will be decisive through the Swiss Embassy in Tehran. We have announced to the White House, sent a message to the White House and Washington, D.C., the administration, in which we reiterated that if the Israeli regime commits that grave error once again, our response will be decisive, definitive, and regretful for them. We do not seek to create tension and crisis or increase such situations in the Middle East, and we sincerely hope that the Israeli regime does not repeat the previous egregious error.
When you say the response will be at a maximum level, you also, I know, have warned Israel against crossing what you have used the words, quote-unquote, red lines. What are those red lines, and what is a maximum level? You used, what, more than 300 drones, cruise missiles in that attack? What would escalate from there for you? What is a maximum level above that?
Well, the red lines that they crossed, the red line that Israel crossed was the attack upon the embassy building of the Islamic Republic of Iran in Damascus, Syria. And during that attack, 7 official military advisors carrying out a fight against terrorism were martyred through a missile attack of the regime of Israel. Vienna Conventions, recognized Vienna Conventions, were not respected, so red lines were crossed by the Israeli regime. However, in our attack, within the framework of legitimate defense, why do we call it carried out at a minimum? Because it was geared towards 2 military targets, one the Novatim Air Base and the other one an intelligence and information centers, from which attacks took place on our building. We did not target economic and financial centers, civilian centers, only the 2 locations from which F-35 aircraft were flown, took off from there, and targeted the embassy building in the Golan. This was our minimum response. But in case of a repeated adventure-seeking and adventurism of the Israeli regime, what will our maximum response be? I can only say that it will be carried out at a maximum minimum level, and it will be regretful for them. The details have been planned by the armed forces of my country. However, I do hope that
So
Israel does not commit a grave error in calculus.
Would be a maximum level, but you mentioned that the minimum level, as you're calling the strike over the weekend, you're saying did not strike economic, financial, civilians. But I would assume a maximum strike, which you say is planned, would do those three things?
Extremely well thought out and precise. The Iranian drones were geared towards specifically two military targets within Israeli territory, and our collection and information shows and reflects that we were able to reach our objective. One, we showed our willingness. Second, the two military installations from which targets were carried out against our embassy building in Damascus. We carried out operations against those two centers. And the third point is that our operations in response were carried out at a minimum because we were not seeking to hit multiple targets in the occupied Palestinian territories.
So you talk about how the strike, you say, met your objectives. Admiral John Kirby, the U.S. spokesperson for the National Security Council, sees it very differently. He described your strike on Israel, Foreign Minister, as a, quote, embarrassing failure. What do you say to that?
Well, you see, we must say things very transparently and clearly. First, our operations on Israel were not carried out in secret. We announced it well over a week prior that our response will be coming and will be resolute. Why? Because through its attack on our embassy, it attacked our sovereignty, it violated our sovereignty, and also trampled upon the territorial integrity of Syria. Prior to the operations, we announced to the Americans that Iran's attack is certain. And this was also conveyed to them through many other foreign ministers who were in contact with me, and as well as through the Swiss embassy in Tehran. So we were noticing precisely that the United States of America, along with over 20 countries and a number of member NATO countries, were stood up in the region in order to neutralize certain missiles and drones so that they could not reach Israel. However, our missiles and drones did reach our two intended targets. The attack was known to have come, even though they didn't know the precise time, but they knew that it would occur fairly soon. It was a successful operation and a decisive response and a clear message to the Zionist regime.
So, just to be clear, you intended for it to perform as it did. So there were 99% of them were intercepted. A couple went through. There was no significant damage done. That was the intent of the strike?
Our objective was to warn. Our objective was to have taken equal action, and so as to send a clear message to be received by the government of Israel and to let it know that we do have the means to respond. I will repeat again. We never seek the expansion of chaos and warfare and tensions in the region. However, it is Netanyahu and the Israeli regime that has seen and put its political life within the framework of expansion of warfare and tensions.
President Joe Biden spoke yesterday, Foreign Minister. He talked about Israel and Ukraine, and he said, and I quote him, "We stand with our friends and we won't let Iran or Russia succeed." If the United States helps Israel again, as Israel has said they will strike, you have now said you will strike back, your words, at the maximum level. Will you strike American targets?
You see, when we say at a maximum, we mean if Israel commits that same mistake, our response will be regretful for them, immediate and decisive and definitive. On and in Palestinian occupied areas. In previous operation, we announced to the Americans that we will not target American bases and installations in the region, other than if we come across a condition in which the United States of America puts itself beside the Israeli government in order to expand the warfare and tensions. It is not within the interest of America to do that. We believe that instead of seeking such conversations, we must seek to pay closer attention and focus on deeper issues. And I said that in my recent talk with the Secretary General of the United Nations. We must focus on Israeli humanitarian abuses, war crimes, genocide. If the war comes to an end, the entire region will go back to stability and peace, and everyone will come out a winner, including Iran.
So if the United States helps Israel again to defend against incoming missiles against Iran, that will not, are you saying that will not put American targets on your list?
ما تصور می‌کنیم که آمریکا محاسبه خواهد کرد.
that America will calculate according to messages that were exchanged between us over the past 6 months. They do believe that the expansion of warfare in the region is not a welcome prospect by the United States of America, because America knows that it doesn't benefit her, nor the interests of the United States of America that are pursued in the region. We are hopeful that Israel can be stopped by them, and they will not give renewed permission for adventure seeking anew by Israel. In case they do embark on more adventurism, the next response from the Islamic Republic of Iran will be quite different.
I wait for the translation to finish. An Iranian nuclear commander today, Mr. Foreign Minister, said Iran's nuclear policies could be changed if Israel keeps threatening to attack Iranian nuclear sites. What does that mean?
Well,
you see, vis-a-vis the nuclear issue, the official stance of the Iranian position has been announced several times. We do have a religious decree, a fatwa, issued by the supreme leader of the revolution of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Ayatollah Khamenei, and we've announced several times that the entire nuclear program of Iran is in its totality within the framework of a peaceful program, and we have been strictly focused on that goal. But we witnessed over the past few months that repeatedly certain Israeli officials repeated that in order to win in Gaza, a nuclear weapon must be used by Israel. And I do think that America must pay closer attention and focus on the adventure-seeking regime in Israel so that such a crisis will not happen in Gaza, because Netanyahu showed that he will not respect any red lines, so he's the one that must be brought under control.
I want to ask you about some developments that have happened in Iran in the context of this. There has been a renewed push for women to wear hijab. And obviously, the Supreme Leader has mentioned this in a couple of recent speeches. Sources tell CNN morality police have been much more present on the streets in various Iranian cities. There's a woman who didn't want her name used in our conversation. She's afraid of her safety. But just this week, she said to CNN she was in the passenger seat of her husband's car without her headscarf. She received a text from police warning her of noncompliance with the hijab policy. The text included her license number and other identifiers of the car, warning her if she violated hijab laws again, her car would be impounded. The context here, of course, is 2 years ago, the widespread protests following the death of the 22-year-old young woman, Mahsa Amini, who was arrested by morality police because of inappropriately wearing or not wearing a proper hijab. Why is this happening now, and what will be the punishment for women who violate it?
Well, you see, I wish to speak very transparently. The United States of America and certain Western countries pursue a policy of double standards vis-a-vis many issues. As a matter of fact, a few days ago, while speaking to one of the foreign ministers of a big European country, I told him, do you recall the sad death of an Iranian girl? Do you remember the chaos that was seen across the West because of that event? Whereas today, over 15,000 women and thousands of children are being killed in Gaza. Nothing happens regarding this specific issue. And a serious action and a strong voice from the European governments, certain European governments, and the United States government, we don't hear such voices or see such actions. So the issue of hijab is a very well recognized and accepted issue in Iran. The policy of double standard and foreign meddling and provocations are seeking to bring about a change of the system in Iran by using women as a tool within the framework of a so-called opposition, whereas women in Iran are an important part of the country, an effective part of the country, influential.
They have led those protests about hijabs, though, the women have.
It is absolutely not a matter, the hijab is not a matter that can be tied solely to the existence and the important part that is played by women in Iranian society. They know full well that vis-a-vis certain social behaviors, they know how to carry themselves. I don't believe today the issue of Iranian women and hijab for Iranian women is not our principal challenge in the region. Our principal challenge in the region is the killing of over 34,000 men, women, and children.
Mr. Foreign Minister, thank you very much for your time tonight. I appreciate it.